All right, let's go ahead and check into what we think the matches will look like. Oh man, are we actually predicting all the way to the grand finals? This is tough. Nongshim Gentlemates. Two rookie teams on a stage. But these guys are not, like they haven't played for a whole week and these guys are warmed up. We're going to give it to Gentlemates. All Gamers G2, we'll give it to G2. Furia and Paper X. This is a hot one. Because I did predict Furia against Sentinels in Americas, and I got that right. But I didn't expect for them to do well against G2 and also against Energy. Wait, did they play Energy? They did play Energy, yeah, because they qualified. What was the score between them and Energy? Let's have a look at that. VLR, Furia. The reason why I'm also hesitating on... oh, wait, they didn't play them. They played MIBR, I forgot. They haven't played Energy yet. But they still beat MIBR, which is crazy. The reason why I'm hesitating on this for Furia is because they look pretty decent. Like, they have a lot of, like, on-the-fly calls and are really good at staying as a group to trade. Especially in, like, in moments where it's, like, mid-rounding and they've lost a limb already at the beginning or something like that. And then, like, somehow Nerve, Artazine, and EU still, like, farms. But I don't think it's at the caliber of Paper X. I think Paper X should have this. Honestly, chat, I feel like every single one of these teams that hasn't played yet in the last weekend are going to get overwhelmed by the Chilean crowd. I think it's going to be different. Even if they've been there before, like let's say they were hanging out with everybody in the crowd before watching the games, like I know Koala Noob has been, for example. I still think it's going to be a different atmosphere when you're actually sitting there with the crowd and your headphones are on, right? Because I don't think they've done that yet. So, yeah, that might be a tough #1 seed start for all of these teams. So they're all going to get knocked down by those coming from groups. That's how I see it. Paper X Energy, we'll get there. Mates and G2, oof. Fuck, I think Mates might have this. I want to go for G2, but I think Gentlemates are just looking in very good form right now compared to G2. I was a little bit disappointed in watching G2 against T1. Again, I don't know if I was watching the wrong game as everybody else, but that Breeze game that was 13-6 in front of G2, I don't know how T1 flopped that. It felt like they had a good good defense in terms of being in the right places at the right time, but then still not able to convert their rounds in the end. And then G2 just scrapped some fights, and even G2's scrappy fights weren't as clean as I know G2 to be. But man, did they look good on Haven. They looked amazing on Haven, especially attack side. But it does show that maybe coming out with like new comps or different type of styles, G2 seems to still not be in full control of understanding, or not necessarily understanding, or having the right game plan, or maybe having the right game plan but not able to execute it to the way that they wanted against their opponents. They kind of have to play catch up. So I'm going to go with Gentlemates in this one. Paper X Energy, I believe in a revenge match between Energy and Paper X. It's crazy that that's the possibility that this is the matchup. When you're looking at how for example, the Paper X and Energy, that matchup that they had against each other last time, they didn't play against each other since like the Som Cove incident with CGRS, right? It was a while ago, if I'm not mistaken. And they made this series kind of close, to be honest. I felt like it was decided through like a thrifty or something for one of the maps, no? On the first map. I think Energy might still have a good game plan. Now they have time to prep for it too. And they already now have the playstyle, understand the playstyle of Paper Ice to still keep it close. I don't think Gentlemates are going to go on a deep run, though, to make it to the grand finals. maybe this might be the event finally for G2. Because if somehow G2 are able to make it to BBL Furia, I'm disrespecting BBL a lot by having them crash out in the playoffs. But I feel like BBL are kind of like the run it down rank without like the chaos of Paper X. And run it down rank, Furia could kind of deal with that. So I think they're going to be in a good spot. And then you'd have to have a G2 Furia rematch. Ah, man, I don't think G2 is going to be able to make it. Paper X just looks really good this event. I'm for the rest of this, it feels like I'm picking matchups where we're just gonna have a banger series of top 4 games, right? Like an Energy Mates, a Champs 2025 versus an up and coming team, brand new for the season, and they're doing like the miracle run. Then you have the Paper X G2 once again, another rematch in that one too, where Paper X has been having G2's number for quite a while. Paper X and Mates, so you get to taste out Gentle Mates versus other different matchups. And then a BO5 Energy Paper X. Mates on the BO5 against Paper X. I mean, they still pushed this to a BO5 against BBL and got it. But I don't know if it's going to be the same caliber as a Paper X BO5. So I'm gonna give it to Paper X here. And we'll have an Energy Paper X Grand Finals with Energy taking it. That's my pick'ems. Let's repeat that over on VFL. Not VFL, sorry, VLR. I'm just going to do it on off screen here. But basically just mimicking this bracket. Because I don't want to cheat my way. And I want to be honest in my picks and be like, okay, if I picked it here, I'm going to pick the same for everything else. So, Nongshim, Furia. Then we have Gentlemates versus G2. Gentlemates winning it. Paper X losing against Energy. Paper X wins against Nongshim. Wait, how come? No, we're good. We're good. Okay. And then G2 beats Furia. And then Paper X beats G2. Energy over Gentlemates. Paper X over Gentlemates. And Energy to win it all. And that's my pick'ems for the playoffs. I am so not confident in these picks. We've seen a lot of surprises throughout the Santiago so far. But I think out of these, if I'm looking at the matchups, they look like banger matchups. They look like banger matchups.